All right. Let's try and get this video made. We got a ton of background noise going on, but hey, hopefully I got a good, filtration system going on this mic. Mario and Yoshi definitely going to help out. So here we go. All right, so I want to give you guys an update on the Apex Funded Account challenge that I passed, that I was up $3,000 on, and that took a tank. Okay. So usually how I run combines, which I kind of went outside of my trading plan, and I'm going to explain pretty much like how I journaled about this, how I assessed what was going on, and yeah. So this account, right, took the challenge, got funded, took the funded account, made 3 grand. Now, usually I only had 2 days left of trading because you have to have so many trading days per Apex to be able to pull out a paycheck, whatever, right? A payout. So I only had 2 trading days left. They could have been losing days. Okay. So that's the reality of what I want to point out here is that I was up $3,000. And usually when I do this on the first time I get something funded, right? Get an account funded, I will start to back off my risk in the beginning, right? Especially when I'm up that far, because it's like a guaranteed payout, okay? And then that covers my initial costs, right? I mean, it only cost me like $200, but still, I got to cover that, right? I don't want this to be a hobby that costs money, okay? I could do that. I could just totally YOLO all the time and, get, sometimes maybe get lucky on a payout, but I would lose more than I win. So usually what I do is I start to back off risk, and I did not do that. Actually, I did the opposite, and I'm going to explain how and why. And I'm hoping that this is a, educational moment for people, right? I'm hoping people can be like, dang, I do the same thing. Well, I'm going to tell you how to, put up these barriers and things to protect yourself, and how you can openly journal, about what happened. So basically, last week on a Thursday, just had something just like explode at work, right? And I was already like in a mood. Okay. I'm usually like very calm, cool, collected kind of guy, but I had something that really, really upset me. And I was like legit mad. Okay. Not at the market, not at me, not at friends or family or anything. It was just situation. I was just ticked. Okay. So I get to the market about, 9:20, and I'm like, I shouldn't even trade today. I should not even trade today because I knew how angry I was, right? And so I opened a trade and I lost, right? Which was fine because it was a good loss. It was not out of control. It was not like, oh no, I didn't read the market right. No, it was just a loss. It was no big deal. It was a great setup. And then the next setup came, and I lost on that one too. Kind of same thing, right? It was just a little bit choppy, and I was just kind of getting chopped a little bit, but still within reason. And I still had like, you know, $2,400 left. It's like no big deal. But here's the problem. Instead of walking away, okay, I took a double down trade. Okay, I revenge traded. It was a little more than double down. Okay, I took a heavy trade. I'm like, I'm gonna get this back, and I don't do that. Okay, but it was because I brought those emotions into that trading day that I just kind of had to like, whatever, bro. Either this is gonna be Michael Jordan from the 3 point line with a windmill dunk, or I'm just gonna like get bricked out, or like Shaq's just gonna jump up and just like reject my my attempt here on a score. So I knew it was gonna be something, right? And I was willing to put all that risk on the line. Now the problem is that pushed me all the way back to my drawdown because of how heavy I had the trade. And here's what makes it worse, okay? Because I was so heavy in this trade, I like had that I can't be wrong. If you guys have watched any of my other videos, you know that that's my trouble. My problem is I have a problem being wrong. Okay, and one of the skills I have built is how to switch my bias midstream. Okay, boom. Market starts showing me everything I needed to switch my bias. Okay, if all I had done, I'm not even sure if Apex has a reverse button, right? In Trader 8. But if there was one and I hit that, honestly, I would have made it all back. I still would have journaled, how dare you go against your own business. Like, as employer to employee, right? Me being the supervisor, and then also me being the employee, you're in trouble. Okay, you're getting written up. Like, that's where I was with myself. I should have never. I should have just taken those losses right on the face and moved on. Right, and that's normally what I do. But I failed to recognize the fact of how much emotion I was bringing into the market. I didn't even take a minute to like journal it down so that way I could enter the market with a fresh mind. I carried it right into it. Okay. And we need to be careful of this. So that's exactly what I did. I carried it, I YOLO'd it, and with me being stuck in my decision, right? With me just like having all the chips riding on that one trade, I lost the account. Okay. Now, I'm just gonna shoot you guys straight. It's not a big deal for me. I know I kind of told a story and like you know lifted up, like built in the drama a little bit, kind of maybe overhyped it, but that's just in all honesty how I felt, right? And so I do that because I know a lot of you are going to resonate with this story, right? Because a lot of you, this is you every week. Hopefully not you every day. If it is, I'm telling you, take a step back. You know, find some coaches, get underneath some coaches that really know what they're doing and start working through this kind of stuff. Okay. For me, this doesn't happen often, but it just did. And honestly, I was super excited about like, man, I get to go on YouTube and like show people that I, was able to get not even just pass a funded Apex challenge, but to get a payout. Right. So I kind of had that I was excited about. But, so yeah, that's what happened to the Apex funding. Now, I'm going to finish up my Top Step funded account that I have, so I can get a couple more payouts. And then I'm going to turn my focus back to Apex. Okay. I didn't really trade this week. We kind of had some like big FMOC stuff happen. I think it's going to actually happen soon, right after this recording. I didn't trade today. I didn't trade yesterday. I usually don't trade Mondays. So, yeah. So just being patient, right? Like I need to. This is just not a week I normally trade very much because of this kind of stuff. Now I trade red folder news all the time. Okay. But this big one like this, I usually give it a little bit more breathing room, especially since I have my couple of funded Top Step accounts. I want to keep those because those are making me money. Okay. So I would rather be cautious and just pick days that are normal, right? Just kind of normal red folder days and not just, no news Tuesday, mixed with a psycho FMOC announcement on Wednesday and stuff like that, right? So timing, remember, price action's important, charts are important. Price is just as important or more important than you staring at the charts, right? Okay. So, I want to encourage you guys, okay? If this is you and you resonate with this, right? With this story of just, getting that to that feeling where you're just like, I don't even care anymore. All chips on the table. Either I win or lose. Either I live or die in this moment. Okay? That is not a good place to be when you're trading. All right. You need to be able to pull yourself out of that. And that's why you have a written trading business plan. That's why I have one too. And I'm usually really good at following it. Okay. But I was super upset about what happened. And instead of like, usually if I'm that upset, I won't even trade. I'll just skip the day. And I almost closed the browser. All right. So you got to learn to listen to your intuition. And a lot of times your intuition is not necessarily where the price is going to go. It's how are you in the right mindset to trade. All right. So like I said, I'll finish up, a couple more payouts out of Top Step. And then I'm going to jump right back into Apex. Probably take me a couple of weeks. And, I want to, go ahead and get funded with Apex just so I have that experience with Apex as a company. And yeah, that'll be great. So, hope this was an encouraging story for you. I hope you get something, out of this. And like I said, if you like really resonated super heavy with this story and it's like a problem you have, start reaching out to someone close to you. You can reach out to us in Discord. We do have a premium Discord that you can join where we do this kind of coaching because for me, it was not technical analysis. It was not know-how. It was not a golden strategy I needed to learn. I was the problem. I was the one in the way of my profits, just like last Thursday. Now, last Thursday was one account, okay? So that didn't break me. Okay. For this month, I'm not broken. Okay. I'm not in a negative for this month at all. All right. But it's a step to learn, right? It was for me to recalibrate and take a look at the situation and understand what I needed to do in the future. Okay. I'm actually glad that this did not work out. All right. Because if it did, it would have reinforced my behavior of pushing through my emotions and trading anyway. And it would have reinforced me taking that seriously heavy trade, right? To try and make up my losses. It would have made those behaviors, it would have reinforced my behavior to make me want to do it again. That's not the right thing to do. So, out of the situation, I am very thankful that I got burned. Okay, that's hard to say because I would have rather have pulled, a $2,000 or $3,000 payout, which by the time I was done trading the next couple of days, most likely that's what would have happened. Okay, but would I rather pay $2,000 or $3,000 to establish better behavior? Yes, you better believe I will. All right. So there you go. Hope this video is helpful. Drop a comment down below. Drop a like if this helped you in any way. Let me know if this has ever happened to you or if I'm just still the only crazy trader out here that once in a while just seems to mess up. So, all right, guys, I'll see you in the next one.